White House National Security Advisor John Bolton, who began his tenure in the Trump administration earlier this month, met with Russian Ambassador Anatoly Antonov on Thursday, and the two discussed Syria and Russian meddling in the 2016 election, among other international issues, according to the White House. President Trump announced strikes in Syria in a televised address last Friday. The strikes, carried out by American, British, and French forces, targeted sites associated with the chemical weapons stockpile of Syrian dictator Bashar Assad. Thursday, Time magazine released its list of the 100 most influential people on the planet. Drugs are flowing into our country. We need border protection. We need the wall. We have to have the wall. The Democrats don't want to approve the wall because they think it's good politically, but it's not. President Trump told reporters Thursday during his tour of Joint Interagency Task Force South on Florida's Key West. Cuba staged a transfer of power this week. Outside money is piling up behind Kevin Nicholson in the Wisconsin Republican primary. Already nearly $10 million has been spent on the contest, and another super PAC just announced a new $1 million ad buy in support of the candidate. Senator Dick Durbin is being modest. President Trump on Thursday ordered a review of foreign arms sales and pledged that his administration will be a strong advocate for U.S. companies selling their weapons abroad. The President of the United States has the attention span of a tomcat in pursuit of a laser pointer and the belligerence of a pit bull. It's why he won. The Pentagon says one takeaway from last weekend's missile strike in Syria is that Russian-made air defenses operated by Syrian crews were completely useless. And Turkey, which plans to buy the system from Russia, should take note. Time magazine's annual list of the 100 most influential people includes everyone from Elon Musk to Rep. Maxine Waters, D. Caliph, recognizing men and women for their activism, personal achievements, contributions to the arts and sciences, etc. The list is also broken into subgroups, including titans, icons, artists, and leaders. Many of President Trump's critics have little to no confidence that he can get anything substantial accomplished in the still-to-be-scheduled meeting with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. A useful guide to reality, even if not to politics, is that trade sanctions and trade tariffs and protections have the same economic effect. It's the consumers who lose out. More specifically, it's the consumers supposedly protected by tariffs who carry the costs. North Korea has dropped its demand that the U.S. remove troops from South Korea before it gives up its nuclear weapons, and has said it wants to denuclearize completely, according to South Korean President Moon Jae-in. Republican Senate candidates running in states the president won are racing to out-Trump one another. Indiana's contest is probably the best example of this phenomenon, but it's happening in other states too. See West Virginia and Wisconsin, though it's unfolding more quietly in the latter, where President Trump's margin of victory was slim. Despite overwhelming evidence that single-payer healthcare systems bankrupt government budgets, drive up costs, and reduce access to care, resulting in long waiting lists, a new Washington Post Kaiser Family Foundation study found an alarming majority of Americans, 51% overall and 74% of Democrats, now support such an approach.